You always take the same old chair by the window facing west, like you know where comfort lives, without ever needing guests. I learn your habits quietly, the way your silence sounds, the way you look before you speak, like truth is looking around. You feel familiar like my name, like something always mine. Love isn't sparks or fireworks, it's showing up on time. If home is just recognition, then I'm already there. Every time you sit beside me in that old familiar chair. The room was still, the lights were low, the night leaned softly on the wall. You sat beside me close enough to say nothing at all. Your breathing settled into mine like it had learned my pace. We didn't fill the silence up, we gave it time and space. Quiet isn't empty when you're near, it's full of things we never say. Love doesn't always need a voice, sometimes it gently stays. We spoke without sound, without fear, no need to explain how or why. If this is all love ever asks, then let it be this quiet night outside. The city held its breath, cars passed like distant waves. Inside, the world was just our hands, and all the calm we gave. I traced the line along your arm, like reading something true. Every pause between our words was saying, I choose you. If someday noise comes crashing in and pulls us far apart, remember how we learned to love in the stillness. 'Cause the stillness of the heart. forgot to wake us up. The sun came in too late. Your hair was wild, the sheets were warm. The world could probably wait. We left the dishes where they were, the plans we never made. You smiled like nothing needed fixing, so we stayed. Sundays don't ask questions, they don't care who we've been. They just open up their arms and let us rest in them. No future talks, no heavy weight, no reasons we must say. The world kept spinning somewhere else, but we stayed anyway. Your fingers drew lazy lines across my sleepy chest. You said, let's not decide a thing. I said, that sounds like rest. Outside the noise was far away. Inside we learned to breathe. Like loving you required nothing but to be. If life is always asking us to run, to prove, to choose, then let this day remind us what we gain when we refuse. Sundays don't ask questions, they don't need us to explain. They let love be unremarkable and still remain. No perfect plans, no grand escape, just time slipping through. The best decision we ever made was doing nothing with you. When Monday comes, it can wait its turn. Today was honest, slow and true. You fold the day like careful hands, putting worries all away, turning chaos into calm at the end of every day. You ask me how my heart survived all the hours you weren't there. Like love is something fragile that needs constant care. I love the way you fold the day so gently into night, leaving nothing sharp or broken in the quiet light. If loving you is learning how to treat each moment kind, then I'm still learning every day the beauty of your mind. You listen like the answer matters, even when it's small. You make a home out of my thoughts, you don't rush them at all. I've never felt so understood without being exposed. You read me like a face faded from the room. The moment passed us by. The kind of silence that arrives when nothing says goodbye. Something new. You stayed like love was not a spark, but something we'd outgrown into. I want the love that didn't leave when the song was done, not the fire that burns too fast, but the one that runs, still here after the echo fades, still choosing me and you. I don't need forever promised, just love that didn't move. We changed in ways we couldn't see. Soft edges, slower hearts, but nothing felt like losing you. It felt like learning parts. You held my hand through ordinary, through boredom and through doubt. Like staying was the bravest thing love ever figured out. If someday all the words run dry and beauty feels worn thin, let us be the kind of love that quietly remains. I want the love that didn't leave when the lights went low, when nobody was watching and there was nothing left to show. Still here after every storm, still honest, still true. I don't need a perfect story, just one that stayed with you. The song is over, but look, we're still here. We were standing in the kitchen late, plate still warm, the clock too tired to speak. Your hands smell like soap and thyme, mine was shaking just to feel you breathe. The radio was barely on, some old song bending out of tune. You pulled me close, no reason why, like love had nothing else to do. We danced between the dishes and forgot the world outside. No diamonds, no conditions, then this is where it stays. We were rich and small forever in the most ordinary place. The window hummed with passing cars. The night leaned in to watch us sway. Your laugh fell soft against my chest, like it had always known the way. No promises, no grand parade, just quiet hearts refusing fear. If this is all love ever gives, I swear it's more than enough here. If tomorrow steals the moment, let it try, it won't erase the way your eyes said stay with me, without a single word to say. Tomorrow steals the moment, let it try, it won't erase the way your eyes said stay with me, without a single word to say. We danced between the dishes like time was ours to waste. I'd choose this life 1,000 times in the most ordinary place. Your shadow crossed the hallway wall, a quiet miracle at 2 a.m. The house was holding its breath like it knew you were everything. You leaned against the door and smiled like you had nowhere else to go. I swear the air began to glow just because you said hello. There's still warmth where you pass by, still echoes in the floor. Love doesn't need a spotlight, it just needs an open door. If forever ever asks me where I learned to stay, I'll say under hallway light, in the most ordinary way. Your sweater hanging on the chair still smells like yesterday. I talk to it when I miss you, like it might hear what I can't say. There's still warmth where you pass by, still electric in the plane. I found heaven standing barefoot in the most ordinary place. If love is only moments, then let this one remain unremarkable to others, but everything to me. There's still warmth where you pass by, still magic in the plane. I found heaven standing barefoot in the most ordinary place. Kettle sang before we did, steam rising like a prayer. You took your coffee way too sweet, I took you unaware. Sunlight slipped across your face like it was meant to stay. You said my name so softly, I forgot the words to say. We told the truth in coffee cups, in silence, not in sound. Love doesn't shout, it listens close to what is always around. If hate is just attention, then we paid it right at a small kitchen table in the early morning light. Your eyes were still half dreaming, mine already believed that this small scene could be enough for everything I need. We told the truth in coffee cups, in silence, not in sound. Oh, love doesn't shout, it listens close to what is always around. If the world asks what we build, let it laugh, let it doubt. Oh, we built a life from nothing much, and somehow that worked out. We told the truth in coffee cups, no stage, no grand design, just two hearts waking slowly, learning how to intertwine. The sink was full, the day was new, your hair still wild from sleep. You joked about the future like it wasn't ours to keep. We talked about the little things that never make the news, like which road felt more like home and what song we'd always choose. We never rushed the day, we let it come to us. Love was never loud or bright, it was patient, it was two souls learning rhythm in the quiet and the plain. We didn't chase forever, we just didn't run away. Your fingers trace the counterline like mapping out our fate. I watched you wash the dishes and thought, God You waved the towel at the ceiling. I waved goodbye to trying. Dinner didn't turn out right, but somehow we still ate. You kissed my cheek and said, "Hey, this is a perfect day." Nothing else to impress, no one else to see. If loving you is simple, then simple words for me. We don't need to shine for strangers or prove we're something great. We were laughing at a waistband, and I think that's our fate. Let the world taste perfection. We'll stay human, we'll stay blind. Nothing else to impress, just you and me, finding golden small mistakes and calling it destiny. You always take the same old chair by the window facing west, like you know where comfort lives, without ever needing guess. I learned your habits quietly, the way your silence sounds, the way you look before you speak, like truth is looking around. You feel familiar like my name, like something always mine. Love isn't sparks or fireworks, it's showing up on time. If home is just recognition, then I'm already there. Every time you sit beside me in that old familiar chair. The room was still, the lights were low. You sat beside me close enough to say nothing at all. Your breathing settled into mine like it had learned my pace. We didn't fill the silence up, we gave it time and space. Quiet isn't empty when you're near. It's full of things we never say. Love doesn't always need a voice. Sometimes it gently stays. We spoke without sound, without fear. No need to explain how or why. If this is all love ever asks, then let it be this quiet night. Outside the city held its breath. Cars passed like distant waves. Inside the world was just our hands and all the calm we gave. I traced the line along your arm, like reading something true. Every pause between our words was saying, I choose you. Quiet isn't empty when you're near. It's full of things we never say. Love doesn't always need a voice. Sometimes it gently stays. If someday noise comes crashing in and pulls us far apart, remember how we learned to love in the stillness of the heart. Quiet isn't empty when you're here. It's where my worries fall asleep. I don't need promises or vows, just moments we can keep. We spoke without sound, without doubt, and somehow understood that love was never loud at all. It was simply good. So stay, don't rush, don't fill the air. Let silence do its part. Some love is only heard by the listening heart. The clock forgot to wake us up. The sun came in too late. Your hair was wild, the sheets were warm. The world could probably wait. We left the dishes where they were, the plans we never made. You smiled like nothing needed fixing, so we stayed. Sundays don't ask questions, they don't care who we've been. They just open up their arms and let us rest in them. bullshit talks, no heavyweight, no reasons we must say. The world kept spinning somewhere else, but we stayed anyway. Your fingers drew lazy lines across my sleepy chest. You said, let's not decide a thing. I said, that sounds like rest. Outside the noise was far away. Inside we learned to breathe, like loving you required nothing but to be. If life is always asking us to run, to prove, to choose, then let this day remind us what we gain when we refuse. Sundays don't ask questions, they don't need us to explain. They let love be unremarkable and still remain. No perfect plans, no grand escape, just time slipping through. The best decision we ever made was doing nothing with you. When Monday comes, it can wait its turn. Today was honest, slow and true. You fold the day like careful hands, putting worries all away, turning chaos into calm. At the end of every day, you ask me how my heart survived all the hours you weren't there. Like love is something fragile that needs constant care. I love the way you fold the day so gently into night, leaving nothing sharp or broken in the quiet light. If loving you is learning how to treat each moment kind, then I'm still teaching tired hearts like mine how love looks at its best. No wasted hours, no unloved parts, no fear of what we find. You leave nothing unloved in me, and I leave nothing behind. So when the dark comes quietly, I'm not afraid at all. The music faded from the room, the moment passed us by. The kind of silence that arrives when nothing says goodbye. You didn't rush to fill the space or reach for something new. You stayed like love was not a spark, but something we'd outgrow into. Who are you? Are you? I want the love that didn't leave when the song was done. Not the fire that burns too fast, but the one that runs. Still here after the echo fades, still choosing me and you. I don't need forever promised, just the love that didn't move. We changed in ways we couldn't see, soft edges, slower hearts, but nothing felt like losing you. It felt like learning parts. You held my hand through ordinary, through boredom and through doubt, like staying was the bravest thing love ever figured out. I want the love that didn't leave when the song was done. Not the fire that burns too fast, but the one of fun. If someday all the words run dry and beauty feels worn thin, let us be the kind of love that quietly remains. I want the love that didn't leave when the lights went low, when nobody was watching and there was nothing left to show. Still here after every storm, still honest, still true. I don't need a perfect story, just one that stayed with you. Song is over, we're still. Ooh. were standing in the kitchen late, plate still warm, the clock too tired to speak. Your hands smell like soap and time, mine was shaking just to feel you breathe. The radio was barely on, some old song bending out of tune. You pulled me close, no reason why, like love had nothing else to do. We danced between the dishes and forgot the world outside. No diamonds, no conditions, just your smile learning mine. If love is found in simple things, then this is where it stays. We were rich and small forever in the most ordinary place. The window hummed with passing cars, the night leaned in to watch us sway. Your laugh fell soft against my chest, like it had always known the way. No promises, no grand parade, just quiet hearts refusing fear. If this is all love ever gives, I swear it's more than enough here. We danced between the dishes and forgot the world outside. No diamonds, no conditions, just your smile learning mine. If love is found in simple things, then this is where it stays. We were rich and small forever in the most ordinary place. If tomorrow steals the moment, let it try, it won't erase the way your eyes said stay with me without a single word to say. Between the dishes, like time was ours to waste. I'd choose this life 1,000 times in the most ordinary place. Your shadow crossed the hallway wall, a quiet miracle at 2 a.m. The house was holding its breath like it knew you were everything. You leaned against the door and smiled like you had nowhere else to go. I swear the air began to glow just because you said hello. There's still warmth where you pass by, still echoes in the floor. Love doesn't need a spotlight, it just needs an open door. If forever ever asks me where I learned to stay, I'll say under hallway light. In the most ordinary way, your sweater hanging on the chair still smells like yesterday. I talk to it when I miss you, like it might hear what I can't say. There's still warmth where you pass by, still echoes only moments, then let this one remain unremarkable to others, but everything to me. There's still warmth where you passed by, still magic in the plane. I found heaven standing barefoot in the most ordinary place. Kettle sang before we did, steam rising like a prayer. You took your coffee way too sweet, I took you unaware. Sunlight slipped across your face like it was meant to stay. You said my name so softly, I forgot the words to say. We told the truth in coffee cups, in silence, not in sound. Love doesn't shout, it listens close to what is always around. If fate is just attention, then we paid it right at a small kitchen table in the early morning light. Your eyes were still half dreaming, mine already believed that this small scene could be enough for everything I need. If the world asks what we build, let it laugh, let it doubt. We built a life from nothing much, and somehow that worked out. We told the truth in coffee cups, no stage, no grand design, just two hearts waking slowly, learning how to intertwine. The sink was full, the day was new, your hair still wild from sleep. You joked about the future like it wasn't ours to keep. We talked about the little things that never made the news, like which road felt more like home and what song we'd always choose. We never rushed the day, we let it come to us. Love was never loud or bright, it was patient, it was just. Two souls learning rhythm in the quiet and the plain. We didn't chase forever, we just didn't run away. Your fingers trace the counterline like mapping out our fate. I watched you wash the dishes and thought, God, I can't wait. We never rushed the day, we let it come to us. Love was never loud or bright, it was patient, it was just in a story never told. We never rushed the day, and somehow that was brave. We made a life from ordinary, and that's what love wants safe. The smoke alarm sang too slow. We laughed like kids caught in a lie. You waved a towel at the ceiling. I waved goodbye to trying. Dinner didn't turn out right, but somehow we still ate. You kissed my cheek and said, hey, this is a perfect day. Nothing else to impress, no one else to see. If loving you is simple, but simple works for me. We don't need to shine for strangers or prove we're something great. We were laughing while the rice burned, and I think that's our fate. Yet the world chased perfection, we'll stay human, we'll stay kind. Nothing else to impress, just you and me, finding gold in small mistakes and calling it destiny. They talk about falling, no one talks about staying. Everyone praises the lightning strike, the moment that steals your breath, but nobody writes about the long nights when love is quieter than death, when the room feels small and the words feel thin, and silence asks what's true. That's where we stood, that's where we learned what hearts are meant to do. We didn't run when the magic slept, we didn't panic when it slowed. We stayed and watched the fire change into a steady glow. Staying is a skill they never teach. It doesn't shimmer or shout, it's choosing the same face every day when the thrill wears out. If love is more than the urge to flee, more than the spark you chase, then we were brave in the quiet way we chose to remain. There were days I questioned everything, days you went quiet too, but you never packed your tenderness or threatened to undo. We argued small, we healed slow, we learned to pause, not fight, to hold each other carefully. In the middle of the night, we learned the weight of ordinary time, and how not to be afraid that comfort isn't killing love, it's how love stays. Staying is a skill they never teach. No stage, no applause, it's loving through the unremarkable and finding beauty there, because we didn't fall for leaving easy, we didn't crave escape. We learned the art of standing still and calling at our fate. Let others chase beginnings, let others praise the flame. We learned how not to disappear when everything stayed the same. Staying is a skill, and we learned it slow, through doubt, through calm, through years, through loving you when loving you wasn't fueled by fear. If forever ever asks us how we didn't drift apart, I'll say we practiced every day the discipline of heart. We didn't fall in love again, we stayed, and that was harder. The world kept opening side doors, offering brighter seas, lighter lives, faster love, and easier dreams. But you stood tying your shoes in our quiet hallway light, like leaving had never crossed your mind, like staying felt right. We saw the exits clearly, we just didn't know. Nothing pulled us away, no forced argument. Love didn't drag us forward, it just held our hands. Gravity was gentle, it didn't beg choose and choose. We weren't bound by fear of loss, but scared to be alone. We stayed because the truth felt warm, and warm feels like home. Your voice at the end of my day still settles my spine, like peace was never something new, just something we decided was mine. No chains, no desperate vows, just staying because it fit. Nothing pulled us away because nothing had to. Love wasn't love persuasion. Was never falling behind. Nothing brought us away, ruled out of the lane. We didn't stay for history, we stayed for today. Gravity was gentle, and patience was too. We didn't cling to love, we simply still here, not because we couldn't be, but because we didn't want to. Offering brighter scenes, louder lights, faster love, and easier dreams. But you stood tying your shoes leaving had never crossed your mind, like staying down the rain. We saw the exits too. We just didn't go. Nothing pulled us away, no force nor the bed. Nothing drag us forward. It just held our hands. It held our hands. We saw the exits clear. We left the door unlocked for years, just in case the feeling changed, just in case we needed proof that staying wasn't strange. But every time we passed it by, it felt like someone else's plan. Leaving never felt like freedom, just an empty hand. We weren't trapped, we were grounded. We didn't need an exit, we didn't need escape. Love wasn't something we survived, it was something we made while others rehearsed goodbye lines and practiced letting go. The door stayed closed and hope stayed home. We learned how boredom speaks and how patience sounds, how love looks when nobody's clapping, when no one's around. It wasn't glamorous or clean, but it was honest, it was ours. We built something livable out of ordinary hours. We chose depth over distance and roots over flight. We didn't need an exit, we didn't need escape. Love wasn't something we survived, it was something we made while others rehearsed goodbye lines and practiced letting you. If staying seems unromantic to hearts that chase the thrill, let them go, we're still here. We didn't need an exit or a dramatic sign. We needed time, forgiveness, and the courage not to run. The door stay closed because love stayed open. Some stories don't end loudly, they just continue. comfort alone. I look at you each morning and still make the choice known. Your flaws aren't invisible, mine aren't either now. But loving you is conscious, and I'm proud of how we don't drift, we decide. I'm choosing you again, not out of habit or fear, but because staying feels honest and honesty feels clear. Love isn't staying frozen, it's staying awake. I'm choosing some days you're tired and distant, some days I pull away, but we always circle back and ask how to stay. No illusions, no pretending, just truth spoken slow. Like love is a daily action, not a vow. Feels as brave to me as standing where I am and choosing you again. Like a grown, honest plan, today I stay. Tomorrow I'll decide again. We didn't live in first kisses, your dramatic last goodbyes. We lived in unpaired bills and tired eyes, in grocery lists and quiet drives, in silence that felt safe, in learning how to love a life that didn't need a stay. The middle is where we live. No fireworks, no parade, just two people choosing not to leave on an ordinary day. No grand ending waiting, no perfect scene to frame. We stayed in the middle, and that's what stayed. Others chase the next beginning. We stayed and learned, repaired, have a talk without attacking, how to show we care. It wasn't beautiful to watch, but it was deep. We didn't make a masterpiece. We make something we've living. If love is only the highlight reel, we miss the point entirely. The middle is where we lived, where real love learned to breathe. Not shiny enough for legends, but strong enough to keep. No grand ending needed, no curtain call to play. We stayed in the middle, and love stayed. That was the art, not leaving. Time tried to harden us, but we didn't let it. Time came knocking with heavy hands, left marks where we once were light. It tested every gentle thing, every reason to stay kind. The world said, grow a thicker skin. Love needs armor, love needs edge, but you held my face with open palms and asked me not to change. We could have learned to be shy. We chose to be true. Still here, still soft, still choosing grace. Nothing broke us, nothing erased the way we learned to bend, not shatter when life got rough. Still here, still soft, still soft, still enough, still soft, still soft. We aged inside our conversations, learned new fears, new truths. Some dreams grew quieter, some wounds took longer to soothe. But you never made my softness feel like something to defend. You said, don't lose that part of you, and I didn't in the end. We stayed tender on purpose in a world that forgot how. If love survives by growing colder, baby, we were never meant to win. But if it lasts by staying human, then this is how it's been. Still here, still soft, through the years, through tired days and silent fears. Nothing broke us, nothing bent the core of who we've always been. Still here, still soft, and still in love. Still soft, still soft. truth got heavy in the room, when honesty felt sharp, we didn't change the subject or guard our fragile hearts. You looked at me and stayed present, even when the answer hurt. Like love meant facing forward, not rehearsing the worst. Running would have been easier, staying asked for more. We didn't turn away when things got real. We didn't hide behind excuses or how we feel. We faced the mess, the fear, the truth, and learned what love can do. We didn't turn away, we turned toward. There were days I wasn't gentle, days you closed your eyes, but neither of us disappeared or let the silence lie. We learned how to listen fully, not to win but to hear, to sit inside the discomfort and keep each other near. We chose presence over pride, we didn't turn away when things got real. We didn't hide behind excuses or how we feel. We faced the mess, the fear, the truth, and learned what love can do. We didn't turn away, we turned toward. If someday we forget this strength or doubt what we survived, let us remember how we stayed with our eyes open wide. We didn't turn away, we stood our ground. Love wasn't perfect, but it was sound. We faced the truth with open hands and somehow made it through. We didn't turn away, we turned into something true. Forward was never lonely, because we walked it side by side. No rings flashing in the light, no speeches planned in advance, just waking up and choosing you without a second glance. The world expects declarations, something loud enough to prove, but we built love out of mornings promises. I know when yours appear, we don't punish honesty or weaponize our fear. We repair more than we break. That's how love survives the years. That's how it's done. Let others chase the highlight. We kept the truth. Ordinary loyalty, the rarest kind of love. No spotlight, no performance, just trust we built from us. If commitment has a sound, it's soft, it's low, it's plain, but it's the only sound I know that ever stayed. Nothing flashy, just forever, quietly. Trends came and went around us, hearts burned fast and bright, everyone chasing urgency, calling it passion, calling it right. But we stayed slow and listening, didn't rush to define. We let love age naturally, soft against time. We didn't shout to be heard. We outlasted the noise by never becoming loud. We outlasted the chaos by staying grounded now. While the world was changing costumes, we stayed close and kind. We weren't strong against time. We were soft. Years passed quietly. We barely noticed when the things we thought were temporary became who we've been. Your laugh still settles something deep inside my chest, like love doesn't need to shout to pass the test. If time measures truth, then look at us. We outlasted the noise, the hype, the race, the thrill. We didn't win by moving fast. We won by standing still, soft against time, and somehow still here. That's how love looks after years. Still choosing, still calm, still us. There was no moment worth framing, no line the crowd would quote, no dramatic decision, just 1,000 small ones we wrote. Staying looked unimpressive from the outside looking in, but every day we remained was a quiet wind. Love didn't lock us in, it invited us to stay. This is how we stayed. No one left, no one vanished when it got heavy in the chest. We didn't promise forever, we practiced it instead. This is how we stayed. To pause before leaving, to speak before we shut down, to ask for help without shame, to put our pride back down. You never threatening goodbye, I never packed my doubt. We learned that staying was something you decide out loud. If love is measured by endurance, then this is what it means. This is how we stay through change and strain, through seasons where nothing felt new and still remain. No one left, no one fled, love didn't run, it lived instead. That was the art not leaving. They talk about falling, no one talks about staying. Everyone praises the lightning strike, the moment that steals your breath. But nobody writes about the long nights when love is quieter than death, when the room feels small and the words feel thin, and silence asks what's true. That's where we stood, that's where we learned what hearts are meant to do. We didn't run when the magic slept, we didn't panic when it slowed. We stayed and watched the fire change into a steady glow. Staying is a skill they never teach. It doesn't shimmer or shout, it's choosing the same face every day when the thrill wears out. If love is more than the urge to flee, more than the spark you chase, then we were brave in the quiet way. We chose to remain. There were days I questioned everything, days you went quiet too, but you never packed your tenderness or threatened to undo. We argued small, we healed slow, we learned to pause, not fight, to hold each other carefully in the middle of the night. We learned the weight of ordinary time and how not to be afraid that comfort isn't killing love. It's how love stays. Staying is a skill they never teach. No stage, no applause. It's loving through the flame. We learned how not to disappear when everything stayed the same. Staying is a skill, and we learned it slow. Through doubt, through calm, through years, through loving you. And loving you wasn't fueled by fear. It forever, ever asked us how. We didn't drift apart. I'll say we practiced every day the discipline of heart. We didn't fall in love again. We stayed, and that was harder. Opening side doors, offering brighter scenes, louder lives, faster love, and easier dreams. But you stood tying your shoes in our quiet hallway light, like leaving and never crossed your mind, like staying felt right. We saw exits clearly, we just didn't go. Nothing pulled us away, no force, no demand. Love didn't drag us forward, it just held our hands. Gravity was gentle, it didn't beg or prove, it kept us close enough each day to choose and choose and choose. We weren't bound by fear of loss or scared to be alone. We stayed because the truth felt warm, and warmth feels like home. Your voice at the end of my day still settles my spine, like peace was never something new, just something we decided was mine. No chains, no desperate vows, just staying because it fit. Nothing pulled us away because nothing had to. Love wasn't loud persuasion, it was quietly true. If someday distance calls our names and asks us who we are, let us remember staying was never falling behind. Nothing pulled us away through doubt or delay. We didn't stay for history, we stayed for today. Gravity was gentle and patience was too. We didn't cling to love, we simply grew. Still here, not because we couldn't leave, but because we didn't want to. We left the door unlocked for years, just in case the feeling changed, just in case we needed proof that staying wasn't strange. But every time we passed goodbye. It felt like someone else's plan. Leaving never felt like freedom, just an empty hand. We weren't trapped, we were grounded. We didn't need an exit, we didn't need escape. Love wasn't something we survived, it was something we made while others rehearsed goodbye lines and practiced letting go. The door stayed closed and hope stayed home. We learned how boredom speaks and how patience sounds, how love looks when nobody's clapping, when no one's around. It wasn't glamorous or clean, but it was honest, it was ours. We built something livable out of ordinary hours. We chose depth over distance and roots over flight. If staying seems unromantic to hearts that chase the thrill, let them go. We're still here. We didn't need an exit or a dramatic sign. We needed time, forgiveness, and the courage not to run. The door stayed closed because love stayed open. Some stories don't end loudly, they just continue. This isn't muscle Marie. This isn't comfort alone. I look at you each morning and still make the choice known. Your flaws aren't invisible, mine aren't either now. But loving you is conscious, and I'm proud of how we don't drift. We decide I'm choosing you again, not of habit or fear, but because staying feels honest and honesty feels clear. Love isn't staying frozen, it's staying awake. I'm choosing 'cause I've tried and nothing feels as brave to me as standing where I am and choosing you again. Like a grown, honest plan. Today I stay. Tomorrow I'll decide again. We didn't live in first kisses or dramatic last goodbyes. We lived in unpaid bills and tired lives. And grocery lists and quiet drives, and silence that felt safe, and learning how to love a life that didn't need escape. The medal is well lived. No fireworks, no parade, just two people choosing not to leave on an ordinary day. No grand ending waiting, no perfect scene to frame. We stayed in the middle, and that's what stayed. Others chase the next beginning. We stayed and learned to pair. How to talk without attacking, how to show we care. It wasn't beautiful to watch, but it was deep and true. We didn't make a masterpiece, we made something we could live in. If love is only the highlight reel, we missed the point in time. was the art, not leaving. Time tried to harden us, but we didn't let it. Time came knocking with heavy hands, left marks where we once were light. It tested every gentle thing, every reason to stay kind. The world said grow a thicker skin, love needs armor, love needs edge. But you held my face with open palms and asked me not to change. We could have learned to be sharp, we chose to be true. Still here, still soft, still choosing grace. Nothing broke us, nothing erased. The way we learned to bend, not shatter, when life got rough. Still here, still soft. Ooh, still enough. We aged inside our conversations, learned new fears, new truths. Some dreams grew quieter, some wounds took longer to soothe. But you never made my softness feel like something to defend. You said don't lose that part of you, and I didn't in the end. We stayed tender on purpose, in a world that forgot how. Still here, still soft, still choosing grace. Nothing broke us, nothing erased. The way we learned to bend, not shatter, when life got rough. If love survives by growing colder, then we were never meant to win. But if it lasts by staying human, then this is how it's been. Still here, still soft, through the years, through tired days and silent fears. Nothing broke us, nothing bent the core of who we've always been. Still here, still soft and still love. Ooh, still in love. Time didn't spare us, but it didn't take us either. When truth got heavy in the room, when honesty felt sharp, we didn't change the subject or guard our fragile hearts. You looked at me and stayed present, even when the answer hurt. Like love meant facing forward, not rehearsing the worst. Running would have been easier, staying asked for more. We didn't turn away when things got real. We didn't hide behind excuses. because we walked it side by side. Ooh, yeah. No rings flashing in the light, no speeches planned in advance, just waking up and choosing you without a second glance. It was lived. Ordinary loyalty, a promise never said. It's showing up when nothing's wrong and staying when it is. No grand moment to remember, no vow we had to say, just choosing repeatedly in the quietest way. You know my worst defenses, I know when yours appear. We don't punish honesty or weaponize our fear. We repair more than we break. We return more than we run. That's how love survives the years. That's how it's done. Let others chase the highlight. We kept the truth. Ordinary loyalty, the rarest kind of love. No spotlight, no performance, just trust we built from us. If commitment has a sound, it's soft, it's low, it's plain, but it's the only sound I know that ever stayed. Nothing flashy, just forever Trends came and went around us, hearts burned fast and bright. Everyone chasing urgency, calling it passion, calling it right. But we stayed slow and listening, didn't rush to define. We let love age naturally, soft against time. We didn't shout to be heard. We outlasted the noise by never becoming loud. We outlasted the chaos by staying grounded now. While the world was changing costumes, we stayed close and kind. inside my chest, like love doesn't need a shout to pass the test. If time measures truth, then look at us. We outlasted the noise, the hype, the race, the thrill. We didn't win by moving fast, we won by standing still. Soft against time and somehow still here. That's how love looks after years. Still choosing, still calm, still us. There was no moment worth framing, no line the crowd would quote, no dramatic decision, just 1,000 small ones we wrote. Staying looked unimpressive from the outside looking in, but every day we remain was a quiet win. Love didn't lock us in, it invited us to stay. This is how we stay. No one left, no one vanished. When it got heavy in the chest, we didn't promise forever, we practiced it instead. This is how we stay. By staying, we learned to pause before leaving, to speak before we shut down, to ask for help without shame, to put our